I thought we added to it, a good prospect pool. Got some depth, got some centermen, get some bigger players, and with high compete. So I think all around, we added some good pieces, and we look forward to the development camp.
It did seem like you concentrated on adding centers and physical players especially.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a premium on centers. It's probably one of the hardest positions to play, obviously. So we targeted a few centermen along the way, and the way the list fell, those are the players we selected. So we're excited to get all these players in the pipeline, get them to development camp, and see what happens in the next few years.
Which players are coming to development camp? Do you know yet? Like of the ones that were drafted today?
I don't know yet. We've talked to them on the phone, or they've come down the table and talked to them. I don't have the exact ones. I'll leave that to the development staff to sort that out next couple of days.
It seemed like it wasn't just centers. It was very forward heavy. Did you feel like that the prospect pool right now is kind of filled with defensemen, and you wanted to focus on the top?
You know what? Sometimes it's just the way the list falls. We had D in there, we had centers, we had wings, and sometimes just guys get taken right before you that might be a defenseman, and then you get a right wing or center or left wing. So it's just the way the list fell. I think we had a pretty even list in terms of all types of players, goalies as well. So we're just happy with the players we got today.
Sikora comes out as a young kid and he says he idolizes Brad Marchand. That seems like that's the kind of attitude you'd want with someone that young growing up in your organization.
Yeah, he really stands out with his compete. He can really skate. He's skilled, but his motor, his willingness to get involved physically, despite not being a giant, is really impressive. He played at the World Championships, the men's worlds, and what stuck out to me against Canada, he was, running around like he was, a young man possessed. It was really impressive, and he has skill to back it up. Played in the whole pro league all season against men, so he exudes confidence on the ice, and just the type of player you're looking for, to win in the playoffs. Those hard players. So I mean, if Brad Marchand's a great role model for him to have. So
You had the 2 5th-round picks. You picked Vittorio, who's I saw is an older player. I mean, what did you like about the fact that he's played in Sweden and played in college and all that kind of stuff?
He's a player that I know. When I was in Toronto, we watched and liked. And I know he's been on the radar and just for some reason never got selected. And he's stuck with it and continued to improve every year and had a good year. He's a good player. He's defensive minded. He's big. He's long. And he just over time he's just improved every year. So we're excited. Another guy we're excited to have, and he's a high character young man. Checks out from everyone we talked to along the way that he's a really great person and hard worker.
Would he stay in college, you think, or do you want to get him in the system?
No, he'll stay in college for now, and then we'll take it. Our development staff, led by Jed Ortmeyer, will get in there and watch him play. Once the college season starts, and then we make decisions from there.
And Barbashev says that he plays or tries to play like his brother. I mean, do you guys see that as well?
He plays hard. He plays a hard game. He plays a physical game, north-south. So he does play that style of game. So we're excited to get his physicality and his heaviness.
There's a couple players on the collegiate route. I guess just a general question. What do you like about the collegiate players?
I think you get time with college players for the most part. You get maybe an extra year or two. We took a couple older guys, so maybe we don't have the 4-year window, but you get 3 years opposed to 2. So time is on their side. I think with college players, they do play a little bit less of a schedule with games, so the strength and conditioning can be a bonus as well, just to work on their bodies so they come out and they can handle the physical demands of an NHL or AHL than NHL schedule.
Your current Harvard guy worked out, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've read about the difficulties in scouting these kids just because of COVID and 2 years and stuff like that. How much of a challenge was it to really get a true read on the guys that you ended up drafting?
I think in general things have been different for everyone, hockey or non-hockey related, the last few years, and it was just, I thought our staff did a great job just identifying players last year in shortened seasons, coming into this year with a good list of us a place to start, framework, and then this year there was a couple pauses and things like that. But for the most part, it was business as usual and just get on the road. And if leagues were shut down for a little bit, we did as much video as we could in that area. And then due diligence, talking to coaches and just all the background information you can get. So I thought our staff did a good job this year getting all the information, even when there were some, border restrictions and things like that.
More video than usual?
Well, not more video than usual because we did so much the 20 and 21 season. But I think what we did learn in this is video is a tool that we can utilize more now than probably did, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So I think it's important to incorporate the live viewings with the video as well.